and this is day 46 in the Unstuck book by Kimberly Jones. It's available in hardback, in Kindle, and on Audible. Okay, so let me read a verse to you. Don't sin by letting anger control you. Don't let the sun go down while you are still angry. Ephesians 4, verse 26. There's a lot of challenges that we go through, period, in life, right? But one of the things that we face when we, excuse me, let me fix this here. When we have hurdles, and a hurdle for this particular season is that you're looking at getting into the paralegal career and landing your first job. Oh, by the way, please like and subscribe this video because it helps others see the videos, and that's important for those who are wanting to get into this field. So I appreciate that because it helps them, and we're pushing 1,000 videos on this channel, and it's helpful for people. All these topics I've covered over the last 7 years, it's helpful for people to see how they're going to get in and also build their career successfully. So thank you for that, for liking and subscribing. What does anger have to do with all this? You know, it's like we tend to let a lot of things affect us, and it stymies us. It makes us stagnant, and we can't get into the field because we believe some things, and we believe some things from our past, from other people around us, with the lack of support. We think other people had tons of support. I'm here to tell you they did not, because I have asked a lot of people. I love hearing the backstories about how they got into different careers, not just this one. And did they have support? Almost hands down, everyone told me they did not. So it's like, okay, so you're taking my excuses away from me, Leslie. Exactly. And what is it that's the barrier for you? What are you holding on to that is that stopping point? A lot of people, when they send their resume and cover letter out, now this is an assumption, big assumption that is made. When they don't receive a response at all, and a lot of times you won't get a response, they start to calculate that it's because of that the workplace is only hiring experienced people. But see, that's the opposite is true. They're hiring inexperienced people. They're not hiring you. And that's what you have to face. You have to let go of pride and a lot of other things and making up your own excuses, because the real problem is in you. And that is how you present yourself to the hiring attorney. And the hiring attorney is not usually the first one that sees the resume and cover letter. It's an office manager of some sort. It could be another paralegal. I was responsible for looking over resumes and cover letters at one law firm, because I was they said, you're now a senior paralegal. And so I looked over those, and then we went over them together, and I picked out the ones I thought that were viable candidates. That was only one time that I had that pleasure of going through all those. And we would get 200 people applying for one job, which is very common. And you have to really focus on getting your resume and cover letter up on the top of the pile. And it isn't by doing the same old way you've done it. You know, I would highly suggest you go get the cover letter secret, join the cover letter secrets class at Paralegal. Well, actually, I'm going to have to put a page up there. So don't go to, you can go to my website and look around, but today I have to put a page up there. But I have a course called the Cover Letter Secrets class, and I'll put a page up there for that later on today. It's going to be this evening before I can get to it. So keep that tucked away. So there's fear that stops us. doubt, people around us, of course, and also making up things in our mind as to why you're not getting hired. How you present yourself in your cover letter is everything. They don't look at your resume for very long at all. I will tell you that. It's like 10, 15 seconds. And they want to know, even as a beginner, they're willing to hire beginners, but they want to know, and this is coming from the attorney, how are you going to sit down and help me on day one? And that's what you have to ask yourself. How am I going to do that? I've had people say, they've got to train us. No, they don't have to do anything. And most of them do not. So that's not to put fear in you. That's for you to step it up and learn how to do additional things that this attorney needs. You know, and you're like, well, how do I know what they need? What area of law do they practice? See? So this is part of what I teach in my membership, which is closed right now. We had it open for like a week and it's closed. So when that opens up again in the future, it's not opening, you know, in the near future, but the next time it opens, get ready and join it. Stop carrying around this baggage and figure out that you've got to impress the hiring attorney. Let go of all the other stuff and focus on that. Whether you're in a degree program or certificate program, or you're not doing any of that, you have to impress the hiring attorney where? In your cover letter, number one. And then if they call you in, you've got to impress that attorney in that interview with not saying, I have a strong work ethic and I'm detail oriented and I'm a great proofreader. Oh, you have to get more specific than that. So that that attorney knows that you are capable of learning, and that's part of what I teach in my membership, you know? And so that's why I teach what I do, because it's lacking elsewhere in all the other courses and things out there, because people were graduating with their 2-year degree and certificate and would get to the end of it and go, I still don't see how I'm going to help the attorney. Okay, so I love when people say that, because then I can teach an open mind. But when you rely just on your degree, attorneys know you're not being taught the practical side of being a paralegal and how to help him or her. They know it. So they don't bank. I'm not saying don't get a degree. I'm saying go for it. But you've got to add this other stuff to it, the practical side of helping that attorney in the everyday work. And don't assume they're going to train you. Even if the ad says that, that's bogus. Do you think they're actually going to bring you in a conference room and go through videos like they do in fast food? Nope, they're not doing that. So you have to carry that load yourself and learn what you will be doing every day. Hint, hint. Tonight, when I upload the page on my website for the Cover Letter Secrets class, I'm also going to upload something else. And that's going to be free, and it's going to be the Paralegal Playbook. And where I tell you in some videos how to search paralegal duties, that'll be like part of it in the playbook. So that'll be free. So stay tuned for that. I had given that away in the past. I'm going to do it again. So hopefully I can get that all set up tonight. I've been working on it. So how are you going to help the hiring attorney? That's the question. I want you to focus on that. Okay, and that's a question you have to answer. If an attorney works in a specific area of law, pick one. How are you going to assist that attorney? Those are the questions you have to answer here, and you have to communicate it. And that's part of what I teach you in the Cover Letter Secrets class, how to communicate that. And stay tuned, okay? So like and subscribe, and I will see you in, let's see, what's today, Thursday? Tomorrow's video, okay? And we're gonna cover, let me see what we're gonna cover tomorrow. I love this book, Level Up. which is really what I'm telling you. You've got to go to the next level, and that will raise your cover letter and resume to the top of that pile, because no one else creates a cover letter like this. No one. And it gets right to the heart of the matter. Oh, it's so magnificent. So have a great day today. Stay tuned for tonight, and I will work hard in getting that page up and getting that all connected. Then I'm going to have the playbook available. I hope tonight too, because I've got to upload it, and I've got to, like, I'm revamping the playbook, and just have to do, I have some links to resources in there, and so I have to add the links. So that's it for today. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Be sure to go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com and look under every tab. That's the website for beginners. Take care. Bye.